Come in.
Hi, Dan.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Asia. I'm from Tesla Motors.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. And thank you so much for taking my call today. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for meeting with me.
No problem.
Wow, that's an interesting picture.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah,
is.
is that your family?
It
that
is
your
definitely. That's my grandmother. It's my grandma. Very near and dear to my heart.
Awesome. Okay. Wow. She looks like she's really near and dear to your heart also. But yeah, I'm glad that I got to meet with you guys at Enterprise. I've been wanting to meet with you guys for a while. The biggest thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is doing business with us at Tesla Motors. Right now, we're offering luxury electric vehicles that are cutting costs and, just giving customer satisfaction. Do you think you'd be interested in that?
I think we're definitely interested in it. I think that the electric vehicle is something that is coming forward big in the industry, so I think that could definitely be something that we look at coming forward.
Definitely. And kudos to you and your company. Congratulations on having a great customer satisfaction rating on JD Power last year.
Yes,
That's awesome.
it's definitely something that we were very proud of, and we rewarded our staff accordingly.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. And it seems like you guys are really big on customer satisfaction. So I think we would do business well together because Tesla would offer your customers more satisfaction. Could I just tell you more about it?
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
Okay, great. All right. I just have a few quick questions for you. So for your Tesla or for Tesla Motors or your electric vehicles at Enterprise, what type of electric vehicles are you guys offering right now? Do you have any electric vehicle suppliers?
Currently, we have the Chevy Volt, and we do
Awesome.
have a couple others. They're very small models, but the Chevy Volt is definitely the one that we see that gets used the most.
Okay. Are you guys leasing or purchasing your vehicles?
We purchase most of our vehicles, yes. We
Good.
very rarely we lease them.
Great, that works for us. That works. So another question I have for you is, what type of reliability problems are you having with your current vehicles?
The fact that they don't last as long as people want them to. So
Yeah.
if someone takes one out if they run one for 3 or 4 days, they're finding that it's dying on them the second day.
Wow.
Because the battery might not be long enough, so
Yeah.
it's definitely big.
Is this for your electric vehicles? This is what's happening?
Yes.
But not
electric
for the
vehicles.
normal vehicles. Okay,
No.
gotcha. Okay. What type of maintenance issues are you guys having?
We don't see a lot of maintenance issues because we have a maintenance schedule that we keep all our vehicles on. They have monthly maintenance schedule.
Okay, great.
Definitely monthly oil changes, things like that. So we don't really see many things like that unless it's from a car accident or a collision.
Good, okay, so you guys have a lot of it figured out already, that's
Right.
awesome. What about, so if we at Tesla could offer, well, let me ask you this before I go there. What would reduced maintenance costs do for your profitability?
I think if we, with the electric vehicles, if we could get rid of, the electric vehicles would get rid of our oil change costs, because with the electric vehicles, they don't
Sure.
have oil changes
Yeah,
or anything to keep up with an engine,
Yeah.
since it's just a battery. So the only thing we could say is if that battery, maybe in a year or two did die, how much would it cost to get a new battery?
yeah,
That's the only thing that we
That's
are
true.
concerned with.
gotcha, okay, well, I'll come back to you on that, I'll come back to that.
Okay.
How much are you guys spending in fuel costs right now for your regular vehicles that aren't electric, do you know?
Fuel costs all vary across, but in general, it's, we have over 5,000 locations and we have hundreds of thousands of rental vehicles, so we're definitely going, and fuel costs aren't always by us, when someone
Yeah.
rents our cars, they have to, pay for their own fuel.
Of course.
But when we get them back, we do have, fill them up, so when we give them to somebody, it is full. So it's definitely hundreds of $1,000s a year in
Yeah,
fuel costs.
definitely, I agree with you. So if we at Tesla could offer you reduced fuel costs, reduced maintenance costs, and just increased reliability, would you be interested in hearing more about it?
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
so let me go over some details with you. So one thing about Tesla is we are definitely going to be able to offer you reduced fuel prices, of course. The average person probably spends about $1,900 on fuel, so that's probably triple that for you guys for a car.
Right.
We're gonna eliminate the fuel cost for you, and you'll be able to pass that savings on to your customers and for your bottom line. So.
Right.
Good. Okay, so you like the sound of that?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Maintenance costs. I know you mentioned this. The battery situation. You don't have any maintenance with Tesla. Probably like a tire change or something. But maintenance is really low key. They really maintain themselves. We offer over-the-air updates for your vehicles so that they always have up-to-date technology, and we're able to troubleshoot for you anything that's going on. So that'll help your business with your maintenance schedules and your mechanics. They won't really have to deal with, maintaining the vehicles. They can move on to where their help may be needed,
One question on that. So you mentioned the over-air.
Mhm.
So what does that actually mean, the over-air software?
Yeah, so we're based out of California, so our technicians, they can, kind of like Apple gives updates to cell phones, Apple, sends updates to your cell phone. It's the same thing with Tesla. We're able to send updates to the vehicles over the air. So within your navigation system, there's like a computer screen and everything. I can actually pull it up for you. Here it is. And it shows, how it basically just shows what your, so what happens is we just check into the vehicle and we kind of update it that way for you. Did you have any other questions about it?
So does that comes with each model?
Yeah,
Each
every
vehicle
model.
model you have?
Mhm,
Okay.
absolutely. And then moving from there, the other thing I know you were talking about was collision. So this is just a little model of how the Tesla would avoid crashes so that you don't have to worry about taking vehicles off the road to get them repaired. They also do autopilot and they avoid crashes as well, so you don't have to worry about user error,
Okay.
So right now, how does all of that sound for you?
Sounds very good. I do have a couple of concerns though.
Okay.
The one being the cost. I looked into the cost of each of the vehicles, and they are very expensive. I was wondering whether you guys are willing to offer discounts if we were to buy several of them at a time. So let's say if we bought 20 to 100 of them at a time to get them to our locations, would there be any sort of discount that we could receive?
Of course, you guys will receive a lower price, especially because the one we would be offering you would be the Model X, and we only offer this vehicle once it's used. So once it has 10,000 miles on it or more, we consider it used, so we're automatically able to offer you a discount. They're certified used vehicles, they're well maintained, so they would be perfect for your fleet. You also, in regard to cost, you're gonna get $7,500 back or more in tax credits
Okay.
for the electric vehicle, and just reduce maintenance cost, high quality, all of that is gonna come back to you with the cost. The cost is big, but the savings and the benefits are even greater over the years. You have an 8-year warranty, so the 2-year if the battery goes bad in 2 years, we're gonna be able to help you with that.
Right. Okay. One other thing is, we have a rental division, but we also have a rideshare division.
Mhm.
Do you think that these cars would work better in a rideshare division? That's where we have cars that are on the streets that people can go on their phone and they can say, oh, there's a car available here. Can I sign up for that? Do you think that would work better in our rideshare division or our rental division?
I think it works better in your rental division just because they are expensive vehicles. You want to be able to check in with the buyer and make sure that they're insured and things like that before taking the vehicle out. Just make sure that they're responsible,
Okay. And one last question, or two last questions, sorry.
Mhm.
Do you know the average distance between charging sites? Because that was another thing with the battery. There's and then how long does it take to get a full charge on a vehicle?
Yeah, I actually pulled that up for you. So the average distance for a full battery is 295 miles or so. And we have charging stations all over the US. So for about 20 to 30 minutes, could get maybe like a half of a charge. And then if you wanted a full charge, that would be like an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
But when you have your Tesla, it will, the customers, like your renters, will be able to use the navigation system to plan out their trip to find Tesla charging stations. And you guys can also give them the cord to go with the car.
Okay, alright.
All right, did you have any other questions?
I don't think that's it.
All right, awesome. So, did you want to go ahead and sign up today?
I think we'd definitely like to schedule another meeting with you guys to
Okay,
see, to
great.
schedule how many, see, price of the vehicles and how how many we wanna get.
Okay,
preferably.
awesome. So what day works best for you guys?
We can meet next week at the same time if you want.
Okay, I'll put you guys on the calendar. And so we'll meet next week, Monday at 6 p.m.?
Next Monday, 6 p.m. Sounds good.
Perfect. And can I get your phone number?
Yes, 585-555-5555.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you so much for meeting with me again. I really
No problem.
appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.